Ooh. All messages. Yeah. Hello there. I think it's working. I've never done anything like this before, but we'll see what happens. See if anybody comes. Now all I've put in here, it's self-raising flour, sugar, butter, and a little bit of salt. Just going to make it into breadcrumbs. This is the base. So far I've got breadcrumbs. Oh, we've got 6 people there now. Hello. So yeah, 11 people. Okay. So I've just made breadcrumbs with the mixture. And then you're going to make a little well in the middle. Like so. And then you're going to add milk and egg. Now this is the milk and the egg. Just 1 egg, and then I've done 180ml of milk. Possibly you don't need to use all of it, so just add half first, including the egg, and then get your hands in again and mix together just to bind it together. Yeah, didn't need to use all of it. So as you can see, got now a mostly soft kind of thing. Hi, wishy-washy guy. Mostly soft mixture. And then you have to start kneading it and adding your sultanas or raisins. So that's self-raising flour, bicarb, with sugar and butter, and then I've got the eggs and the milk, which I've added. Not needing all the milk, but most of it. Just got it into like a dough. It's not super wet and it's not super dry. Possibly going to need to add a little tiny bit more, but I don't want to over add it because otherwise it goes a bit too wet when you're trying to use it. think you could see that. It's wet, but it's not over wet. I'm going to put this onto a floured work surface first. Now this is plain flour. Mark that on there. You're just going to start kneading it just a little bit. You don't want to overwork it, otherwise you'll get really tough tasting scones. But you need to get it smooth as well. So you want to make it into a ball like that, and then you're going to add your raisins and knead them in so they're equally distributed. And there you have your fruit dough ready to go into scones. I'm just going to put it back in the bowl for a second. Well, I'm going to wipe this down to get rid of the excess bits, because we're not going to need that now. Then I'm going to add another lot of plain flour, just light on the surface this time. And then I'm going to put this back on the surface, get rid of that one. I'm just going to press it down until it's about 5 centimeters thick. It's 4 or 5 centimeters thick, roughly, like that. You can use a rolling pin if you want, but just do it by hand, it's fine. Push it down, like so. Then you're going to use your cutter, you're going to push it down, twist a little bit. And then you're going to put the top side down onto your trays. Leave a bit of space between. Don't matter if it's a little bit misshapen, it shows that it's homemade. Bring the rest of the mixture back together, knead it a little bit more, and then flatten it back out again, and you've got plenty more mix to do some more. 7 people watching, but nobody's commented. Send a message if you want, guys. I am here. That's probably all I'm going to get out now. So then do a little tester if you want, chef's kiss on there like that. And then all you're going to do after that is brush the tops with some more egg, like so. So I haven't got a pastry brush, you just use your fingers, it gives pretty much the same effect. You're just going to brush all the tops of all of them. This gives the nice glaze effect at the while it's cooking. Make sure they're all nicely glazed on top, like so. Excuse me. Right, and then the last thing to do, which I always do, you don't have to do this, but I always do. I'm going to get a teaspoon. This is caster sugar. 1 teaspoon of this, and all you're going to do is gently sprinkle across the top of each one. This basically gives it a bit more flavour. It'll give it like a golden shimmer when it's cooking. People don't do this, this is just my thing. Don't put too much on, just enough to get the tops nice, like so. That's that done. So then, I'm going to just change this now. Thanks for the thumbs ups, guys. Right, so can you see? Get this. Hang on, let me do this. Yeah, there we go. Right, so that's basically the scones ready to go in the oven. So what I'm going to do is, got 2 shelves in there. Just going to lower it down a little bit because they're quite high up. Yeah, that would be fine. So I'm going to put it on fan. I'm going to put it on 200 degrees. Rapid heating. And what we're going to do is do it for, going to do it for 12 minutes. So I'm going to give it a minute to heat up, and then we'll put them in and it will heat up further while they're in there as well. And then that'll give it 12 minutes of cooking. After 12 minutes, we'll stick inside, see what the temperature's like inside, see if they're cooked in the middle. If not, we'll give them a couple more minutes after. But it's just heating up at the minute, like so. So it's currently at 27. So always give it a minute just to get a bit of heat in there before opening the door and put them in. Roughly a minute. Might go for, it's 34 now. 36. Now I'm going to go see some friends tomorrow, so taken some little bits with me, so I'll be back on again later. I'm going to do another cooking thing, hopefully, if it works. And I'm going to do some chocolate cake. If this has turned out rubbish, then never mind. So what we at now? 52. We'll give it a little bit longer. But yeah, I've got my chocolate cake recipe that I'm going to do in a bit as well. So if you're around for that as well, that'd be great. See what happens. And now, 62. I'm waiting for it to get to 100, then I'll put them in. You can see there's 2 bars there now. I think there's 5 bars or 4 bars, and then that means it's done. $76. $86. Right, okay. So these are going to go in. What we're going to do is pull this down, push that out the way like that, whack them in there. Right, so go back to 12 minutes. It's at 97 now. So what I'm going to do now is basically I'm going to end the filming, I'm going to clean down, and then I'll upload a picture later on of what they look like when they come out. I think we'll do that. Or should I do a... You got a picture of me now? Hang on, I've got an idea. Let me do something that I've never done before. Move this thing over here. Don't know what that's going to be like. Can you see it? Filming the oven. Don't know what it's going to look like, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, that'll be alright. It's 129 degrees now. Here we go there now. Wishy-washy guy. You got all your washing done. I've got a couple more washing to do. Potentially might film that later, but I'll see if anybody else is on videos before I do that, because I don't want to go live and then nobody watches like last night, because yesterday was nobody watched at all really, other than yourself. And yeah, so we'll see. So they're in the oven now, baking away, 175 at the minute, 178. Oops, now it's at temperature. Controversial, mate, that is. I have no idea who would put what on first, but I like to put jam first. Although I'm not a huge fan of cream anyway, so I like to put butter or jam, but that's, yeah. I made cheese ones yesterday as well. They're just there. Don't know if you can see that. Hey, hang on a minute. Let me do this. Whoops. Some cheese ones as well. Made them yesterday. Oops. See my kitchen. Not the best at this. This is just an attempt, first attempt. So we'll see what happens. See how it comes out later when it's been published. I'm going to do a cotton 60 with the mini load function. That's the next one, the next video. So we'll see what happens with that, because I've not tried that yet. But then I also want to try, which possibly might be Sunday, I'm going to try a delicates wash, see if that's changed anything. And also got some shoes to wash, so I'm going to do a trainer's wash again, possibly Sunday. Then next week I've got the first lot bedding that I've done to try, which I'm going to wait for Tuesday or Wednesday and do that next week, because I've got quite a bit on at the minute. So yeah, that's the next lot. Washing plans. Then you never know, might get a laundrette video in as well. Or perhaps on this road trip that I'm going to go on, maybe, you never know. Maybe some other washing machine, maybe, who knows. You'll find out. Okay. They are rising up now, as you can see. Rising up slowly anyway. Yeah. Now what I also like to do, but I haven't done on this one, is as well as the fruit, I used to put chocolate chips in. So you'd have like a fruit and chocolate scone mix. But because I'm visiting friends, I don't know what they would want as such, I've just gone for plain fruit ones. Obviously I made cheese ones yesterday, so I've got those as well. And then I've got chocolate cake, which I'll try and get filmed later. But again, I don't know how it will turn out. But it keeps coming up, there's 12 people watching, and then it disappears to like 0. So if people maybe just tuning in and thinking, oh, this is rubbish, and then tuning out again. But hey ho, I've never done this before. Probably won't do it again, but at least you got to see me making some scones. It's got 2 minutes left. They are getting golden now, which is good. So we'll be able to see what they're like soon. Whilst you was watching the oven earlier, I was cleaning down so that it's nice and clean, ready to go. You can also swap the raisins sultanas for dried cherries if you wanted, or the dried fruits. And then, like I said, chocolate chips. Don't put loads in, just a few, otherwise you end up with a splodgy mess. And then it's pretty much the same recipe, just without the sugar. If you want to make the cheese scones, you substitute obviously raisins for cheese, and then you add a little bit of mustard powder. And then I always add chives and black pepper. But again, that's up to you. And you don't have to put mustard in. I haven't put mustard in the ones I made because again, I'm visiting people and I don't want them to be having any issues. Anybody got plans for the weekend? Anything good gonna happen? Enjoying the weather? It's cooled down a little bit today, which is good. I went on the bus earlier as well, if anybody's watching. It's got 27 seconds left. Okay, so let's open it up and have a look at what they look like inside. And the camera's gone a bit blurry. They're pretty good actually. They're gonna need a little bit longer because they're not completely set. You can tell just by touching they should be a little bit, they're still a bit soggy, if that makes sense. You want to make it a bit more cooked, so just gonna give it another couple of minutes. So what I'll do for this is put it on for 2 minutes. So if we go like this, go for 2 minutes. Let's go for 3 minutes just to be on the safe side. Keep it at 200. We'll press that again. It's already at the right temperature, so it's gonna keep going at 200 degrees. And we're gonna get 3 more minutes of cooking time. And just so you know the settings, it's on fan cooking, it's on main fan, or what they call Circotherm on Nef. But basically that's the big element at the back spinning around. You've got like a delicate fan below it, which is a little bit less intense. The fan doesn't blow as fast. Basically Nef ovens have a larger fan than generally most ovens. So you get a bit more heat in there. So if you press the lower one, it doesn't do it as fast. So it gives you like the same effect as a normal oven. You've got a proving setting there. This is for proving dough. This is a fan with the bottom heat. This is the cleaning phases, which I'd have to show another day. That's the bottom heat only. That's the grill, if you want us to grill. then you've got a fan and a grill together, then you've got the normal heating up and down, and then you've got just the light, and then you've got the Wi-Fi. You set it to the Wi-Fi if you want to do any of the recipes from the app, because the app basically will send the program directly to the oven. Or you can set it on Wi-Fi mode and then use the app to control the temperature and the setting, because you can set 1 degree steps rather than 5 degrees, which you get on the dial. So that's pretty good if you need a precise thing. And then of course you've got the recipes where you can basically, the oven will set the right temperature for you if you put it on that and that. And then you've also got air fry mode again inside the app only. So air fry mode makes it very, very hot inside there. All the elements come on, the fan goes on full, and it just blasts it. Then on display you can see the time, and then you've got a minute minder if you wanted to, which is what that one's for. You can also set the end time if you want to do a recipe in advance. That's obviously the temperature, that's the temperature indicators, 5 bars means it's full. That's the Wi-Fi and the thing symbol, and then that's your rapid heating, which is already heated up, so it won't kick in. And then this adjusts the temperature. And it also adjusts other settings if you're in the settings bit, but you don't really need to play around with them when you've got the app connected, because the app does it all for you. Okay, so that's that done. Turn that off. Obviously they only press in when they're at the top as well. So as you can see, that's your scones inside there, ready to go. And what I was talking about earlier, the fan circotherm. So let's take this out now and have a look at one. Oops. That's a good sign. Can you hear them? That's a nice finish. That's what you're looking for. Hollow inside. Yeah. Right. Take the tray out as well. Like so. That one there. Right. Close the door. Right. Here's the moment that you've all been waiting for. Possibly. Where's my chef's kiss? That one. Chef's kiss one. Basically, that's your one you can sample. Get a knife. Try this one. Nice bit of fruit inside there. A little bit of butter on first. Again, controversial, you do what you like. So, a little bit of butter. Use cream if you wanted. And then a little bit of jam on there as well. It's actually very nice. They're very crumbly, so they've came out quite nice. Like so. Enjoy. well, they taste pretty good. I mean, I didn't expect them not to taste any good, but they taste very good, so I'll take that. Do you guys call them scones? Do you call them biscuits? Do you call them something else? So there we have it. Nice load of scones there. Ready for my little trip tomorrow. Happy days. If you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up, let me know, and I'll catch you in another video at some point. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.